Glory be unto our mothers, our fathers, our daughters and sons, our children and grandchildren, our grandmothers and our grandfathers, and to the holy ones of creation. As Haile Selassie I was in the beginning, is the one ever shall be. Haile Selassie I, world without end. Haile and I goddess, Haile and I God, Haile Selassie I. Ever living goddess, ever living God, Haile Selassie I. Ever sure goddess, ever sure God, Haile Selassie I. Ever faithful goddess, ever faithful God, Haile Selassie I. Haile Selassie I, who seated in Ethiopia and reign in the hearts of all flesh. O the most high eternal mother and father, Haile Selassie I. Here I and I, Joshua Christ, bless I, keep I, and sanctify I. Cause I holy face to shine upon I and I children and grandchildren. I vines and I fig tree, I generation, I loved ones and I dwelling places. Save and redeem us all from all harmful plot, false association and untimely deaths. Sodom and Gomorrah, molestations and captivity, deceitful tongues and framework. Propaganda, scorn and shame and blame and gnashing of teeth, smacking and jeering. Iniquities and plagues and sores of sickness of long continuance. And even longer continuance, O the Most High Goddess, O the Most High God, Haile Selassie I. Queens of queens, kings of kings, Lord of lord, empress of all empress. Goddess, God and the light of this world is on her own divine majesty. Haile Selassie I, first anciency of creation. Alpha and Omega, beginning without end, first without last, protectorate of all human faith and rulers of the universe. Haile and I Goddess, Haile and I God, Haile Selassie I. Ever living goddess, ever living God, Haile Selassie I. Ever sure goddess, ever sure God, Haile Selassie I. Ever faithful goddess, ever faithful God, Haile Selassie I is the Almighty. Haile Selassie I, who seated in Ethiopia and reign in the hearts of all flesh. O the Most High eternal Mother and Father, Haile Selassie I. Hear us and bless us, Empress. O Lord, keep and sanctify us all. Cause thine holy face to shine upon us, thy children, that we shall be saved and redeemed. O the Most High Goddess, O the Most High God, Haile Selassie I. Prince and princesses, kings and queens, good and evil, light and wicked, shall come out of Ethiopia. Us Gentiles shall soon stretch forth our hands and heart unto our goddess, or the God of Ethiopia, is on her own divine majesty. Thy spirit come to all, dwelling part of righteousness. Lead us. Help us to forgive, that we must be forgiven. Teach us love, loyalty on earth, as it is in Ethiopia. Adore us with thy wisdom, knowledge and understanding, to do thy will, thy blessing to us. The humble fed, the naked clothed, sick nourished, age protected, infant care for. Deliver I and I from the hands of our enemies, that we must be fruitful in these last days. When enemies have passed and decayed, depths of the earth, depths of the sea, bowels of the deeps, oh, give us all a place in thy kingdom forever. Hail I and I, Goddess. Hail I and I, God, Hail Selassie I. Ever living Goddess, ever living God, Hail Selassie I. Ever sure Goddess, ever sure God, Hail Selassie I. Ever faithful Goddess, ever faithful God, Hail Selassie I is the Almighty. Hail Selassie I, who seated in Ethiopia and reign in the hearts of all flesh. O the most eternal Mother and Father, Hail Selassie I. Hear us and bless us, Empress. O Lord, keep and sanctify us all. Cause thine holy face to shine up on us, thy children, that we shall be saved and redeemed. Hail Selassie I. As I lift my eyes unto the hills from whence cometh I and I help. I and I help come from the Empress and the Lord who created Ethiopia and earth. Hail Selassie, I will not suffer and I feet to be moved, slip or conquer by the wicked. She that keepeth I and I, Joshua Christ, shall not slumber, behold. He that keepeth I children and I grandchildren, I vines and I fig tree, I generation, I loved ones and I dwell in places, shall neither slumber nor sleep. Our Empress is our keeper. Our Lord is the shade upon thy right hand. By Hail Selassie our protection, the sun shall not smite I and I by day, nor the moon by night. I and I, Lord, shall protect us from all evil. I and I, Empress, shall preserve I and I soul. I and I, Lord and Empress, I and I, Goddess and God, Hail Selassie, I shall preserve I and I, going out and coming in from this time, henceforth and forevermore. Hail I and I, Goddess, Hail Selassie I. Hail I and I, God, Hail Selassie I. Ever living Goddess, ever living God, Hail Selassie I. Ever sure Goddess, ever sure God, Hail Selassie I. Ever faithful Goddess, ever faithful God, Hail Selassie I is the Almighty. Hail Selassie I, you seated in Ethiopia and reign in the hearts of all flesh, O the Most High. Eternal Mother and Father, hear us and bless us, O Empress. O Lord, keep and sanctify us all. Cause thine holy face to shine upon us, thy children, that we shall be saved and redeemed, O the Most High Goddess, O the Most High God. Hail Selassie I. Our Mother, our Father, who art in Ethiopia, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in Ethiopia. Give us this day our daily bread. Oh, let the words of thy mouth and the meditations of thy and I heart be acceptable in thy sight. Hail Selassie I and I, strength and I, Redeemer. Hail Selassie I, you seated in Ethiopia and reign in the hearts of all flesh, O the Most High, eternal Mother and Father. Hail Selassie I. Here I and I, Joshua Christ, bless I, keep I, and sanctify I. Cause I holy face to shine upon I and I, children and grandchildren, I vines and I fig tree, I generation, I loved ones and I dwelling places. Reverse all order of harmful plot, false association and untimely deaths. Sodom and Gomorrah, molestations and captivity, deceitful tongue and framework. Propaganda, scorn and shame and blame and gnashing of teeth, smacking and jeering. Iniquities and plagues and sores of sickness, of long continuance and even longer continuance. I and I never forget that I and I, Goddess, and I, God, stand for all within the principle of equal justice. There is no law on earth but the laws of life, humbleness, truth, joy, and salvation through Joshua Christ. Righteousness will plant your footsteps upon the waters of the sea and enable your children to ride upon the winds of the storm. Fulfill the laws of life, the laws of our Goddess, the laws of our God, Hail Selassie.